Hello everyone and welcome back to Gundam of Gundams. I'm Josh.
Amy?
And today we got the last episode. The cancelled episode of Mobile Suit Gundam. Doan's Island.
Couscous Doan's Island.
Yes.
But yeah, it's like when back in the day when I guess like either they had like the dubbed episode or like I don't know if like the series maybe got prematurely canceled and like Toonami would be like, we now present the lost episodes of Dragon Ball Z or Sailor Moon or something. Like I remember Sailor Moon for sure. They did that weird thing with GT where they skipped like the first part
like the first
of the
arc, right?
Yeah. And then they called it lost episodes later on, so
Even though it was the first arc.
yeah, like it was there. I don't know. I think like in Sailor Moon's case, like it got canceled and then like people petitioned to bring it back and that's why they were considered the lost episodes. I don't know. But here or there, doesn't matter. We are on Gundam's lost episode.
From a certain point of view.
From a certain point of view. Though it does say on the wiki for this that it actually did air in Italy. Like, I guess when they were first showing like Mobile Suit Gundam there, which possibility, I'm probably pretty sure it has, but or probably in other parts of the world, but I guess even for like the Italian releases, I guess it like episode 15, which this is, I guess it's taken out of any releases, so why you ask? Well, we're gonna try to get down to it, but
We'll find that out today on... This doesn't really have a title, does it?
Gilligan's Island.
I mean...
It's kind of like Doan's Island.
Yeah, it's kind of... The Professor and Doan here on Gilligan's Island.
I mean, we should just do like the whole like Gilligan's Isle, like, you know, theme for this, basically. I guess.
Yeah, but I don't think the other three kids have a name, though.
No, they're not named. I think we only get the girl, I think Roland or whatever her name is. But
yeah.
honestly, once we get through this review, the kids won't need a name. They're just jerks.
Yeah, they just suck.
They just suck. Anyways, should we jump into the review and then guess we'll come to our thoughts of why this is the lost episode.
Yep, so grab a drink, grab a snack, and we'll go through this together.
We got Pocky.
We got Pocky again. And I decided to, open it before the video this time.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah. But anyways, we get to the intro of the episode. It's actually different.
Yeah.
So we start off with like this, I was going to say geography lesson, but that would improve that there's land.
I'm kind of space geography,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Space geography and kind of like a history lesson. So it's like, oh, Side 7 and Luna 2 are over here and they're really close to each other. And then we're shown that like 4 different sides were wiped out during the war and only Side 6 is kind of the only one in the area left.
Basically, yeah. So we'll see later on in the series that there are colonies still in those areas, but they're pretty much screwed up. Like, you can't live on them at this point. So
Yeah, like Texas Colony.
Yeah, like Texas Colony.
And then you have the cluster of colonies, Side 3, which are on the other side of the moon.
It's like a nice space geography lesson. Like,
Yeah.
you get some history out of it. I think that's cool. Like, you don't really get kind of like maps in Gundam. I mean, they don't give you a map of where on Earth they are. That would probably be impossible at this point, but...
Yeah, unless you get like a video game or something where they're showing you on a map. Like, you're not really gonna know.
Exactly. But yeah, space history lesson. And just basically they end with saying, Garen leads Side 3. He thinks that his way is the best way. Space Hitler.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Then we get on with the actual episode. Basically, they're launching the Gun Parry, which either still has the hole from the explosion from the St. Angus episode, or this is just reused footage and they forgot about it.
Either way, the hole's there.
Yeah,
so.
either way, the hole's there, so...
So it's either really good continuity or they were just really lazy.
They're probably just really lazy.
Give them the benefit of the doubt. Anyways.
Anyways. So this is going to be the first in a long run where the Gundam has to, like, mid-air convert at least once an episode.
Yeah, so I think we talked about it when it kind of first happened in that last episode where Kai is, like, kind of egging him on, but, like, this is basically where it just starts. Like, you're not going to see an end to the mid-air conversion for a while.
Yeah, it's going to be almost every episode for a while, and it's going to be kind of annoying. Like, this is going to be your intro soon.
Yeah. So it's actually nice to get that break with the history of space before we hit this monotonous, I guess, recap.
Yeah. You know, I wonder if this was, like, a requirement by, like, the advertisers or something.
Like toy companies?
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been.
You're like, we need to sell the Gundam. Show it mid-air convert.
Show what parts it turns into, you know, core fighter, and, you know, how you can make it a Gundam. I don't know.
Sell your toy.
It's funny, though, because if you look at the old toys, they look nothing like the Gundam. So, it's
yeah, like it's off color, and it's just really weird.
It's like if Gundam was like a super robot, essentially. But, yeah, so the first, like, toy line that came out kind of sucked.
Yeah, but we get the mid-air conversion. Amuro does it, what, like 14 or 16 seconds?
I think Bright says 19, actually.
Oh, yeah, 19. Yeah,
I think I think he says to shave off like 4 seconds or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, no, it's too slow. You need to go faster. And everyone's like, is that even possible? It's like, whatever.
It's not as fast as a transforming scene.
Yeah.
Like, if you watch, like, the tokusatsu, like, Space Sheriff Gavin or something, they'll be like, and his armor laminates in, like, point whatever seconds.
Yeah. You know, I've always wondered, like, in Super Sentai, like, you have, like, the whole, like transformation sequence with, like, the whole team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how fast does that go? Because, like, you still hear them talking.
Well, I'm pretty sure, because remember they did the Gavin and the Gokaiger crossover? I think they say, like, how many seconds it is for both of them.
It's been a while since I watched that crossover.
It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure, like, when they transform, they actually say, like, how many seconds it takes.
I remember the Ghost Ship one. I remember the Go Busters crossover.
No, this was specifically with Space Sheriff Gavin. They did a crossover. I don't know. We'll have to look up, like,
For the life of me, I cannot remember. Anyways. So, funny thing is, Frau Bo is actually in the communications chair this time.
Yeah, she hasn't taken that spot yet.
Yeah.
And Sayla's just MIA this whole episode.
Yeah, she never shows up. She's probably on the simulator for what happens next episode.
Probably. I mean, because if it was like fan service, like her taking the bath later on, like we see it, they'd probably show it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Frau's there.
Frau was there, and she's like, "Hey, I'm getting an SOS signal from like the Air Force or whatever." And Bride's like, "Okay, send Amuro. Take the core fighter, don't take the Gundam." And then Amuro has to, like, do this...
Initiate daddy position.
Man, this looks so weird and kind of disturbing. But yeah, it just, like, bends over, and then, like, the top just comes off. Just slides off the core fighter, and Amuro just launches off of the legs.
Yeah, and I think Ryu says it looks weird too.
Yeah, and Ryu is like, man, I hate looking at this thing. It's so weird.
I mean, literally, you've got, like, the Gundam, like, standing up, like, just using its hands and stuff. It looks really weird. And then, like, the whole, like, middle section is basically just popped out, so you see, like, the torso, like, minus the core fighter. I don't know, it looks weird.
It does look weird. I mean, if I was Ryu, I'd be really weirded out too. But Amuro finds this Air Force plane, and it's not a Saberfish. I don't know what kind of a plane it is.
Oh, I found it. So it's called a Fly Arrow.
Fly Arrow?
Yeah. It says... Fighter. Double C aircraft with 3 jet engines and canard wings. During the 1-year war is deployed at Jabro base and other locations. And then it just says it crash lands here in this episode, so. It's a fly arrow.
Huh. That's interesting. Like, I don't remember ever seeing this, like, anywhere else.
The power of Wiki.
Power Wiki, yeah. Like, the only plane I remember from Jabro was the Fan. Yeah. Amuro finds the plane, and then he sees that the pilots are, tied up in there. They're hurt, and they have their spacesuits on, which... This is probably a tropical island, so they're probably, like, baking alive in there.
Oh, I mean, not just that. Like, we see, like, they have injuries and stuff, like, once Amuro pulls them out. So, like, literally they just got tied up and left to die. That's so screwed up, man.
Yeah. That is really screwed up.
It's like, you just could have just killed them. That would have been more merciful at that point.
Amuro radios back that he found some survivors. I don't think they really do anything after that.
Nah, not really. So, like we said, Amuro does try to dress their wounds and stuff. The first guy definitely dies.
Yep.
And then I did read the wiki. It says the second guy dies too eventually. So, once again, kind of a dick move to, like, leave them in the plane like that. They could have just killed them and, not made them suffer for God knows how long.
Yeah, who knows? And, it wouldn't have, brought over Amuro to check this out.
I mean, maybe I don't know. We don't know if the plane had a distress signal, like, automatically go out if it crash landed or something.
I don't know, maybe, but, like, they could have just, like, destroyed the plane, too.
Yeah, there's just a lot of other ways to go around this.
Yeah. And while Amuro is helping out the other guy, he starts getting rocks thrown at him, which, I'd be kind of freaked out too, because Amuro doesn't know anyone's living here.
I know, it could be like one of those islands where, like, they don't have contact with humans, and it's, other humans, and it's just like they try to eat you or something.
Yeah, it could be like Moon.
That's a colony, that's not an island.
Yeah, but that's the concept of Moon.
I mean, basically, but stupid.
Hey, you know what? I agree with you that it's stupid because people still have to maintain the colony. But that's essentially what's going on in that episode.
That's a discussion for another day when we reach Double Zeta, which I am not looking forward to.
Oh...
I look forward to the second half of that, but the first half is a no. And even then, the second half has some bad stuff I hate. So.
Anyways, we're not going to linger on that because it'll just make Amy angry. So Amuro doesn't know who he's dealing with, so he's kind of packing heat at the moment.
Okay, to protect yourself.
Yep. He does fire at whoever is throwing the rocks. They kind of stop temporarily. Amuro heads over there. He just kind of finds a slingshot. Which, I guess that should be your first kind of idea.
I mean...
how capable your enemy is at the moment.
I guess, but still, rocks can still kill you.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. I'm just saying. And then he starts having, wood that's on fire being thrown at him. Which... Once we reveal who is throwing this stuff, you'll wonder how they even got that.
That's a good question.
And it's revealed that it's just kids.
It's 3 little hellspawn, actually.
Yeah.
We don't even get their names. But yeah, I think they're probably the worst part of this episode.
Yeah, the kids in this episode suck. So Amuro's seeing that it's kids. He's like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna use my gun. And he's just like, hey, guys, stop. I don't want to, fight you or anything. They don't listen. They're still throwing stuff at him. Throwing rocks, pretty much throwing fire. And eventually, Doan comes around with his Zaku, which is super skinny.
It is very super skinny.
Very super skinny. And then, close up, the head's all super skinny, too.
See, but I told you, like, I was making that SD Zaku out of that set. I'm like, it looks the same way. It's like, it's so super skinny. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it looked like the head looks skinny. Everything looks skinny on that thing.
Yeah. Now, this episode cannot have been canceled for Doan Zaku because there was like a frame last episode where the Zaku was skinny as well, so it couldn't have been Doan Zaku that got this canceled.
Specifically Doan Zaku.
Yeah, Doan Zaku. Couldn't have been him. Amuro's like, what's going on here? Which I would be kind of confused too. And the kids are like, he pointed a gun at us!
But who started this?
It's like, you threatened him first. Like, what are you gonna... Take some responsibility. He would have never even seen you if you just, like, did not engage at all.
Ugh. The kids are absolutely the worst in this.
Doan's like, hey, give up your weapons and I'm gonna let you go.
And Amuro's like, no, I can't really do that.
No, I can't really do that. My whole plane is a weapon, so I can't really leave. Which, I don't know, I guess Amuro just could have flown away.
But, yeah, doesn't decide to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that one pilot was still alive, possibly.
Yeah, but I'm assuming, like, maybe Doan had, like, thrown rocks at the plane or something and had it crash land or something? I don't know, but, like, considering that they were both tied up, I mean, he had to have done it afterwards, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about, like, maybe Amuro didn't leave right away because that one pilot was still alive.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe that's why.
I don't know. Maybe. Wiki says he's dead. I mean, but we can't add them to kill count anyway because we don't know what their names were. They're just nameless people, so.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Amuro's like, yeah, I'm gonna fight you head on. He knows he can't destroy the Zaku, but he can immobilize it. And that's what he tries to do, but Doan throws a rock. And hits Amuro's missile, and it kind of blinds him. And that's how he kind of crashes.
Yeah, he kind of crashes into the ocean.
Which, that's a very pathetic attempt, Amuro. I'm just saying. That is very pathetic. And because this is why you always wear your seatbelt. Look at that. He's not strapped in.
What'd he say?
What do you say? Amuro's lucky he survived.
This didn't fly out the cockpit like, you know.
Like Goose?
Yeah, like Goose.
Goose!
He could have broken the glass. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Why did it have to be Goose? Anyways. My segues are just not good at all.
Anyways, fade out to black.
Fade out to black. And then Amuro wakes up in this cabin.
In the woods.
Yeah. Cabin in the woods.
We've entered the horror movie genre now.
Amuro steps outside and he meets a woman.
Pretty sure her name is Roland or something.
Yeah, Roland or whatever. Where's Wu Fei?
A woman.
A woman.
Because she's a woman.
It's horrifying. Anyways, Roland is like, hey, you're finally awake.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
Shouldn't be walking around. You're still injured.
And she's eventually like, hey, I know why you're up. You probably shouldn't be up. But if you want to talk to Doan, he's out in the back tending the field.
Farmer Doan.
Yeah, Farmer Doan. He's like Thanos.
Actually, kind of.
Yep. So Doan's farming, and Amuro comes up. Doan is like, yeah, you shouldn't probably be up at the moment, should you? But Amuro just ignores that. He's like, where is it?
Oh, God.
Where's my plane?
Oh, my God.
Harvey Dent. Can we trust him?
Should it be Doan? Can we trust him?
Kookaroo's Doan. Can we trust him?
And of course, the kids are still like little,
Yeah, the kids are still freaking horrible. Like, they're still like threatening Amuro, and Amuro at this point is thinking that they're being manipulated by Doan, which I wouldn't. I don't know, like as a first assessment, that's not a bad first assessment.
Probably not.
Considering that all you did was you came to this island to check up on the SOS, and then you get attacked for it. You probably don't have the best first impression of these people.
You think the kids are the ones who tied up those soldiers?
Who knows? I mean, they could have been.
I mean, considering how they're like throwing rocks and stuff at Amuro, I don't know. They don't seem like they care about other people's lives. I'm just saying. I just left him to die.
Honestly, who knows?
Then we never really get a reasoning, I guess, like why Doan actually saved Amuro, I guess. I mean, I guess probably more just because he is a kid versus the like soldiers that we saw earlier who were obviously not kids, so.
Yeah. And Doan goes on to talk about it like, oh, Zeon will eventually find this place and they're gonna attack us. So I need my Zaku to defend myself. Yeah? I mean, I agree with that. And Amuro's like, hey, you know what? I need my plane too, so where is it?
Yeah, I need to defend myself as well.
Doan's just like, oh, you're gonna attack us right after, aren't you? It's like, you attack me.
It's like, I kind of just want to leave.
It's like, you don't get to play that card when you are the aggressor.
Especially when, you didn't want to, like, fight him at first, so. He kind of killed a few men on the beach, kind of screwed up, so.
Yeah. Plus, those kids attacked me first. I don't care.
Yeah, I blame the kids.
Kids caused this whole episode.
They did, actually.
Yeah, Amuro's not having any of this, and he's like, I'm gonna go find my plane. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. As he goes off in search while he's really only in his boxers and muscle shirt.
Yeah, he's just in his underwear, essentially.
Which, Doan also took his pilot suit, which is also kind of weird.
But he stripped him? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, right? Like, what's the point of just stripping him like that?
I have no idea.
And then we get, like, this weird smile of Doan.
It just freeze frames on there for, seconds,
just
man.
holds on him for, like, a few seconds, just with that smile. Which, this episode does, like, 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. He's like, yeah.
Internal thoughts of Doan.
He's like, yeah, I just thought of a kitten.
That's really random, okay.
I don't know. I mean, what else does that smile say? Like,
Uma Musume.
Uma Musume. Like, yes, Agnes Tachyon. It's like, yes, Broncos victory.
Still believe in the power of the Uma, Josh.
Hey, you know what? If the Broncos can win without Bo Nix, I will play Uma Musume on the channel.
Do it, Broncos.
Do it, Broncos. I will legit do it on the channel. I will download that game and play it for all of you.
Oh, I think that's our half point, though. Aren't we at the half point where...
Not quite
yet.
yet.
No, okay, not yet.
Because we have to do this montage of Amuro looking for his core fighter. Montage! And he was really close.
Yeah, he was, like, on top of the waterfall.
Yeah. Now, his quest eventually takes him underwater where...
Under the sea.
Yeah, under the sea. Which, Amuro can hold his breath a pretty impressive amount of time if he's reaching, like, the bottom of the ocean.
Dude, he looks like Aquaman in that scene.
But his efforts...
In vain.
Are in vain. Just kind of watches the sunset as he kind of fails. Now, I'm sorry, I'm already forgetting her name.
Roland?
Yeah, Roland. I'm sorry, like, it sounds like a dude's name, honestly.
It kind of does, but whatever.
Reminds me of Relina's butler.
Oh, God, what was his name?
I thought it was something very similar.
Now you're gonna look it up. Pagan. Pagan was his name.
Yeah, Pagan.
How's that close to Roland?
There has to be a Roland I'm thinking of. I don't remember where.
I mean, I know it like, God, Roland, right? God, what is the name of the? Oh my God, Turn of Gundam.
I know there is a Roland in Gundam. I can't remember who it is.
Does it like the Turn of Gundam pilot call himself like Laura Rolla or something when he dresses up as a chick?
I think so.
That's kind of close. Are you gonna look up Rolands in Gundam? Oh man, we don't even have to like compare this to the English one, and like somehow we're like going off on all these tangents already of what's in this episode.
Okay, that's why. Okay. So Alan Roland, he's from the that G-Generation Eternal Gundam Seed expansion.
Hmm.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, I know there's a Roland.
Was it Roland or Ronald?
It is Roland.
Oh, okay. Okay, whatever.
Okay, enough with that.
Anyway, she's like, aren't the sunsets really pretty?
Yeah, it is, but you know, I have shit to do.
Yeah. Like, when you're in war, you don't really get to think about that stuff.
And it's like, I kind of have stuff to do. And, you know, Doan is kind of manipulating all of you. She hits Amuro right away.
Another smack.
Yep, another smack. That's kind of the extent of their conversation. It's like, then why is Doan protecting you? Then you need to ask Doan about that. It's like, what's the point of us talking then?
Well, it's weird because, like, in this one, like, it doesn't look like her parents are the ones that, you know, as we're gonna see later on in his nightmare, but, like, I don't think those are her parents. I don't think those are her siblings, so I don't know how Roland actually came here in this version, so I don't think they ever really say. She's not really given any context, so it's just we hear about, like, the 3 kids, but not necessarily about her, so.
Yeah. And we're not really given any more information after that.
Nah, she's just like, go talk to Doan if you have questions.
Go talk to Doan. He thinks you're going to be a great soldier when you mature.
It's like random comment.
Yeah. Doesn't really relate to anything. Ryu's looking for Amuro. Everyone on White Base is concerned about it.
Especially Frau.
Yeah. They're all kind of off model a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's nothing like too crazy. Like, we've seen some really weird off models, but
yeah. Doan is having some night terrors. He's remembering that day when he met those kids.
I think he says like a stray bullet or something hit like where they were at or something.
Yeah. Which, he still has that same, like, face. Look at that. It's weird. And, you know, honestly, if anything, they should be scared of Doan Zaku.
Yeah, I mean, they do point out it's a Zaku, but we also, like, you asked, I think, when we were first watching it, like, why aren't they, like, afraid of, I guess, both? Like, I don't think they could differentiate, really, like, Federation and Zeon, but they should be afraid of the Zaku, at least, because, you know.
It's like the first thing they see out of the rubble.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, in a fiery, like, it looks like hell in his dream,
Yeah,
so.
it looks like hell. I don't know, like, the thing that is scaring and motivating the kids just does not make sense.
Yeah, they do a lot better jobs, like, if you, like, watch Gundam Seed or something, and you have, like, all the kids on the island, like, they specifically know that Zaf came down and, you know, basically invaded Earth, and that's how they lost their parents. Like, you know, this is just like, okay, I guess maybe after this instance of in his dream, maybe Doan took the kids like right away to just sweep them off. I don't know.
Or hell, even like the Doan's Island movie does it way better.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
It's way better in the Doan's Island movie.
The kids are way better in the Doan's Island movie.
Yeah.
And we have more of them, which is crazy that like those kids get like way more development and you actually feel for them, unlike these three little monsters, so.
Yeah. Anyways, Doan kind of wakes up from his night terrors, and it's just this kind of face he makes for like a couple seconds. It just kind of like slides into the...
It does, yeah, it does.
And he immediately goes to look at the radar to see if Zeon is coming. But there's no Zeon. Roland is also there. That's about it.
Yeah, basically, they kind of bring up Amuro, just saying they need to keep watching him.
Yeah.
Because his ship is probably around here.
Yeah, Doan's like, if he doesn't see things our way, it's gonna be troublesome.
Gotta re-educate him.
I didn't know Doan was from the UK.
Yeah, I know.
Doan made that Pathways game.
Nah, Doan's way more based.
Yeah.
He'll chill out a little bit.
Yeah, and then you can see Roland's like animation cell just kind of like slide into frame.
That was kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. Like you just see like the edge of it because there's like a little bit of dust. Now Amuro wakes up. He probably slept in that cave,
I guess so.
which I don't blame him because next thing he knows, he's being stoned again.
I know, seriously. Like, I'm surprised the kids didn't try to kill him while he was asleep, but maybe that's because Doan had him preoccupied, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, the heck, kids?
Like, if they want him to leave, just give him his stupid
Yeah.
plane.
Just give him the plane if you want him to leave. I don't understand. How else is he supposed to leave? It's an island.
Aquaman swim to the white base.
Yep, the crew on the white base didn't sleep very well either. They were all looking for Amuro. And then they get a blip on the radar. It's not for them. It's going to
The island.
the island. Amuro's still being pelted, and then they both see a Zaku being held up by a Lugan.
Which looks weird.
Yeah, it does look kind of weird because I feel like the Zaku should be too heavy for the Lugan.
I guess not.
I guess not either. And of course, you know, they start firing for no reason.
I'm surprised they like fire on like just people. It's like you're not gonna really hit them unless you know, like, I don't know. It's gonna be really hard to hit them. Let's just put it this way.
Like, what's even the point of firing at them?
I don't know.
Like, especially this whole setup is just weird.
Like, we don't know why Zeon is actually coming to the island.
Yeah, like, why is Zeon even there? Like the arrival of Zeon is just really random.
Yeah, we don't know if, like, were they chasing the white base and maybe they just found this? At the same time, it's like they're specifically going to the island, so, like, is Doan Zaku, like, emitting, like, you know, a transmission still and he just never disabled it? I don't know.
I don't know either. But Amuro is able to save the kids, and they go run to see Doan. And then the Lugan blows up their house.
That's like a big explosion, too. It's like, what was in there that, like, blew up?
Yeah, what, did Doan have, like, running natural gas in there?
I don't know.
They run away from what used to be their house, and they go to, like, behind the waterfall, where, you know, everything is being kept.
You know, because Amuro's really close to finding it. He just didn't, you know.
Yep. Ryu is kind of seeing something going on here, and he's like, what's going on? Amuro flies out of the waterfall, and then Doan bursts out of the waterfall. It's like, oh yeah!
I mean, basically, kind of looks like that.
Yeah. And just, they both attack the Zaku. Doan does it without any weapons.
Doan doesn't need weapons.
He has rocks.
He does have rocks.
Which, by the way, the shield and then like the spiky shoulder on Doan Zaku do kind of switch.
Yeah, they do flip for like a few frames.
Yeah.
And then don't we get like the double-eyed Zaku again?
Yeah, and then Doan Zaku gets like 2 mono eyes, which is kind of creepy and weird. It's the Lugan. Ryu attacks the... No, it's actually
That's Amuro.
Yeah,
That's Amuro.
It's Amuro that attacks the Lugan. Sorry. Ryu still has no idea what's going on here. Ryu is so lost. Ryu is me.
Ryu is you this episode?
Yes, Ryu is the audience this episode. Because he has no clue what's going on. Amuro requests to do a mid-air conversion into the Gundam from Bright. He logs off, and then Bright's like, no, do the conversion on light base. And then Bright acts like Amuro's gonna do the mid-air conversion because he's like, tell Omer to get things ready.
He doesn't, though. He doesn't in the ship.
Yeah, but then Amuro does it in the ship. So, I don't know, there's a little bit of error right there, I think.
Maybe.
And we get a little bit of a fight, right? So, it's mostly just with the Lugan. Doan mostly handles the Zaku. We get some really weird animation of the Gundam with the shield right here. And then with the head turning, this one's kind of a classic. And Amuro just kind of shoots it, and it's kind of over.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Lugan, so...
Yeah.
Not much going on there.
Not much going on. Amuro's gonna go fight the Zaku, and then Doan's like, no, this is mine. And I will say, the animation here is very stiff. I will say that.
I mean, yeah, the way he sticks out his arm.
Yeah, and how the Gundam is kind of responding to it.
Amuro's like, you don't have any weapons!
Doan's like, I'm gonna show you Mobile Suit Martial Arts.
The School of the Undefeated of the East.
Doan was the original master of the School of the Undefeated of the East, apparently.
I mean, like in the games, they do give him the gold form. Just saying.
Oh yeah, G Generation Advanced, you can get the gold super mode form for Doan. It's really hilarious. Taking down Guineas in the final level with Doan Zaku.
Good times.
It is. Anyways, Doan fights that Zaku. The whole time he's kind of telling Amuro about like his story, about how he accidentally killed those kids' parents.
And Zeon wanted basically him to kill them, I guess, to get rid of the evidence? I don't know.
I have no clue. Like, why would Zeon even care?
I have no idea. But yeah, he refused and essentially just took them and has been protecting them ever since.
Yeah. That's pretty much the story there.
He grabs a giant rock.
He grabs a giant rock. He misses. Doan is kind of taking some damage as this fight goes on. But he's able to land one punch. And time kind of stands still. But that Zeon pilot was already dead.
I mean, probably. I mean, it blows up, like,
Yeah.
in the cockpit.
Doan pulls a whole Kenshiro, and then, like...
Essentially, yeah.
You're already dead. And then the Zaku blows up. Everyone's happy. Doan's like, Zeon's gonna keep coming for me because I'm alive.
I don't think he sounded that edgy.
Okay.
Anyways, but, like, then we get some poetic stuff from Amuro. He's like, because you carried the scent of battle with you.
It's like, Amuro, you could just say that they're after your Zaku.
I mean, see, is that like, is it transmitting something? Maybe maybe it's the radar that he had in the house, which is now destroyed, I'm assuming. So, I don't know. I don't know what it is that actually, brought the Zaku and the Lugan here.
I mean, the Zaku probably emits, like, some kind of,
signature,
tag,
yeah. Uh-huh.
Tag or signature. So if Zeon ever does come through...
They're like, oh, why is there Zaku over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's probably what he's talking about.
I am assuming. He calls it like the scent of battle or something.
Yeah,
I don't
it's like,
remember.
I'm gonna wash it away for you.
Poetic.
Poetic. So Amuro just straight up picks up the Zaku with the Gundam and just chucks it into the ocean. And the kids are all pissed off. It's like,
course.
no, why'd you get rid of his Zaku? How dare you?
And Doan finally tells them to shut up.
Yeah.
Like,
kids, shut up.
what he did was a good thing.
And he's like, that Amuro guy is very cool. He's
Maybe-
pretty rad.
Maybe one day I'll teach him martial arts.
Maybe one day he'll be my first student.
I'll teach him karate.
And the episode just kind of ends with Amuro, well, just like the Gundam and the White Base, just kind of in the ocean.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice shot. The Gundam's legs are a little skinny, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a nice shot. And that's the episode.
It's the episode you all never got to see, even though it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's
Which
on
is how
YouTube.
Which is
You
how
can-
we watched it.
You can watch it now on YouTube.
Hey, but you never know. Toei might take it down because, it's Toei. Let's be honest about copyright and Toei. Where's the Sunrise? Sorry.
Sunrise.
Sorry, my bad, Sunrise. My bad. Shut up, Josh.
I'm like, Toei, what?
I'm sorry, so many companies will just take it down. Okay. Sunrise might take it off, so if you want to watch this lost episode, just do it. Alright, Josh, so why do you think this is the lost episode?
I think this is the lost episode purely because of the plot. The plot's not very good.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's just so many leaps in logic here that, it doesn't really hold up. You'll have other episodes in this kind of particular series where, yeah, the animation is not all that great, but the episode is still written well enough that you can follow along and it kind of stands up to time.
Mm-hmm.
The plot here just does not stand up to time.
Yeah.
Especially with the kids. The kids suck. I do not really feel bad for them.
No, I really don't either.
And the whole point of this episode is that you have to feel bad for these kids.
True. Very true. Well, on the wiki it says that, I guess at an expo, Tomino was asked why it was removed, but he didn't really give, an answer for it. He doesn't disclose the reason.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard so many people say it's because of, just janky art and stuff, but like you said, we've gotten that in other episodes too, where Gundam is completely off, character sheet or whatever, or I guess model sheets and...
Yeah, like that episode with Joaquin.
Oh, yeah.
The art was, kind of off, but the writing was still good enough to kind of, stand out despite that. Here, the writing is just, really weird, and things don't really connect, and, logic is just not there.
Now, I don't think this should be discluded from any release. I mean, as bad as it is or anything, or if you love it or if you hate this episode, I'm just a completionist, so I think it should still be added to any release or anything, but obviously it's not my call, so...
I mean, if you don't want to add it to the episode count, you could put it as, I don't know, in, the special features or whatever.
Yeah, that would be kind of nice just to have it.
Yeah, it's if that's something you don't want to include in the official episode count, just put in the special features.
Or, I don't know why it wasn't we haven't gotten the physical copy of the other Doan's Island that came out, but it could have been included as a bonus on that too. That would have been interesting.
You know what? That's what I should have looked for in Japan, actually. Doan's Island.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure there's a Japanese release of it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there is. I'm just saying, I don't think the episode from this one is included on any bonus features for either Japan or the US. And that's, for Japan, they have Doan's Island anyway. included in like the UC Chronicle stuff. So, but that's me. I'm a completionist. I know this won't lead to like a lost media like sort of situation because it is still there, but yeah, it doesn't sit well with me that it never got released in the English, or I guess anywhere else, because I guess even in Italy it hasn't gotten released, you know, in physical form in a long time. So, I just, you know, despite flaws, I think the whole series needs to be included. Just saying, Sunrise, come on. Next time, whoever picks up the Gundam, you know, I guess, distribution rights here in America, they at least include it as like an extra. That would be nice. But of course, like we said, they don't get the final call either. But it would be nice to just get it.
Also, can someone just get the distribution rights already so that, you know, they could start making more Blu-rays?
So they're not like $200?
Yeah.
Plus?
So that I can add to my Blu-ray collection.
Yeah, it's like, you guys don't understand at like Sunrise or whoever was distributing them. It's like, they're like $50 a pop anyway for like part 1, part 2 when they were in circulation.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of money to shell out for a whole bunch of Gundam series.
I am glad I got G Gundam when I did.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they're barely just gonna bring out Freedom.
Yeah.
I have a Japanese copy of it, but yeah. It's like, yeah, the distribution rights on this are just awful now. I think eventually when we do like the Origin, we'll probably do Doan's Island with that group, so I guess we'll kind of compare when we get to that point, but obviously Doan's Island movie had way more time to expand on like what's going on here, filled in a lot of plot holes, like how they found Doan and stuff, and all that nice fun stuff, you know.
How they found Doan, made the kids way more tolerable.
Oh yeah.
Made Doan's whole mission make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we'll eventually get to the movie at some point. Just not right now. We'll have to see what we decide to do, if we're gonna go regular UC timeline or if we're gonna go to Origin after this. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. But next we have the first movie.
Woo!
Yay! So that's gonna take a while.
It is. Yep.
We might have some discussions recorded to like in between. We'll see. We'll see what we do.
It'll probably be shorter videos until we can actually get through the main meat of the movie. Just because it is a longer run. And then, you know, of course, we'll be kind of comparing it to what we've seen in this first chunk of episodes, so.
It's a longer run. I have a job to go to. And we still have stuff going on here, so.
A lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff going on.
Oh, man. Any other thoughts about this episode while we're at it?
Not really. Again, I think that's why this got taken out of the episode count. The plot was just not very good.
Yeah, by no means do I hate this episode or anything, but it's just, I don't, like, even compared to like last week's episode, it was, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's not as like compelling, I guess, or like, you know, I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't hate it at all. It's just kind of mid, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just very mid.
And don't get me wrong, like, last episode was kind of mid too, just because most of the time we were waiting to just get the bombs dismantled off the Gundam, but.
Yeah, last episode was kind of mid as well, but it had enough going for it, and there was really no leaps in logic.
True. Mm-hmm. I am glad that in Japan, basically, they give any side character basically like more manga life, and of course, you know, because of it, Doan's popularity did go up a lot, and now we have something like the Origin movie that we can watch. So
Yeah.
I'm very glad that he still had life after this. Especially since, you know, we don't get anything like the Doan manga over here because, you know, well, actually I think they might have released it here, huh?
Maybe.
They might have, yeah. It's just hard to get, like, the side stuff here. Especially.
Yeah, and then Doan managed to live on in, like, gaming and stuff.
They made him cool.
Yeah, and they made him cool. Like, they give him a super mode.
You could throw rocks.
Yeah, you could throw rocks like in Gundam Versus.
So it's not like Doan's not a cool character. So I'm happy he got more life after this one episode. But yeah, I think that's about my thoughts on it. Hopefully you guys can watch this lost episode.
Yeah, we'll have a link to it
Well,
in the description.
Yeah, we'll link the one that we watched on YouTube. So say thank you to the guy who has, of course, provided it.
Yeah.
Because, and then we don't have anything to compare with the English one, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, but...
Oh well. Anyways, I can't think of anything else about this episode. Have anything else to say?
No, I think I'm good.
Alright. Well, like we said, we're still working on some stuff, but like always, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys have any comments about why you think this is the last episode of Gundam.
Yep, hit that notification bell.
Yep, notification. Who knows what Josh is going to throw in this review?
And who knows what I'll just throw in here.
But yeah, let us know if you guys have any comments about this episode, and we're always here to discuss.
Yep.
But I think we're good. Want to sign off?
Yep. This has been Josh.
This is Amy.
For Gundam of Gundams. See y'all later.
Bye-bye.